Hi everyone, I hope all of you doing great. It's me Prakash Tandon and today I am presenting my self-study project on the basis of the impact of morning walk on the nature on well-being. And this is an auto-ethnographic study using positive psychology and I'm observing and finding the impact of morning walk on the nature on well-being. This study explored how regular morning walks at the natural spot just like Kobok Lake Reserve influence my emotional well-being, focus, resilience, and daily habits. I used positive psychology theory to understand whether a simple activity like walking in nature could create meaningful psychological changes or not. And I would like to begin with a question just like how morning nature walk can change mental health. Can simple that 30-minute morning walk improve mental health? Like many of my friends, I often experience stress, overthinking, and assignment pressure and my work pressure. But I wanted to see whether something simple and accessible sort of things could improve my well-being. Instead of studying other sort of things, I decided to test the short morning walk on nature on myself, which I tested by walking on the natural spot like Kobok Lake Reserve. Here, my aim is to study was to explore the effects of morning walk on my well-being. My research question that actually focused on understanding how morning walking on the nature influence emotions, focus, resilience, and overall well-being. And I wanted to understand not only whether changes occurred but also how these changes developed over time, make a habit, that means formation of habit. And this is very important because my study was guided by positive psychology and particularly the PORMA framework, which developed by the Martin Seligman. And PORMA includes five elements. Those are positive emotion, engagement, relationships, meaning, and accomplishment. Here, I use this framework because I wanted to see if nature walks contributed to these dimensions or not. Just like, for example, did walking improve mood, increase focus, build meaningful habits, or create a sense of achievement? I want to know, I want to study all those sort of things. I want to experience by myself. That's why it is called autoethnographic. In the methodology to investigate these sort of things, I use autoethnographic on my research methodology. And orthoethnography is a qualitative method where the personal experience becomes the source of data. For this, I conducted my working on the Kobak Lake Reserve and I collected the information through reflective journaling. I went there and I feel I through emotionally, through physically, and I realize and I collect data. I recorded emotions, physical feelings, environmental observations, and behavioral patterns. I observed changes across first day, second day, third day, and my current routine. And my findings developed gradually. On my first day, I bit stress. I had low motivation, mental stress, and I thought, felt, or just like not fully engaged. I went there and I walk, I see the song and that wild chicken that's swimming on the water. But I'm not really engaged with it. I walk thereby I didn't focus on other people and but my second day I felt a bit calm and bit more emotionally stable and I noticed increased energy and a stronger sense of routine for my second day. I literally enjoyed with the nature. I talked couple of people and I saw the that sun rising, and I saw beautiful many flowers on the both side of the river next to the walking path. Gradually, my third day, no need to wake up me, or I didn't put my alarm. It's a kind of habit. And I feel more natural, and it is no longer felt forced. I experience improved mental clarity and reduced stress. And while I looking the big giant trees, and I thought how this how long that tree is, or sort of things. I really enjoyed. I engaged, and I feel the motion and or movement of water on the river as well. And now walking has become my a daily routine, a part of routine, and I feel calm, more focused, and emotionally balanced. And the finding shows a movement from stress and resistance towards consistency and well-being. That is my more finding in here. I found five major themes here. Just like first one is emotional well-being, because stress levels decrease, and second one is attention restoration. I notice better concentration and clear thinking throughout the day, and I also feel just like resilience because I manage stress more effectively. Fourth was meaning. Walking gave me time to reflect on goals and personal growth. Finally, habit formation, because the routine gradually become automatic. No need to be wake up, or no need to put alarm clock. It's a kind of habit for me. Here, my findings were supported by the previous research. Just like Bateman and colleagues found that nature exposure reduces stress and improve emotional well-being, whereas Gresny suggested a nature experience can reduce anxiety and improve mood. But Corfilla found that natural environments support psychological restoration. As per my personal experience, aligned strongly with these studies because I experienced emotional and cognitive improvements over time. Perma and my experience. When I connected my experience back to Perma, I found clear links, just like P means clear mood, E means improve focused, R means the connection, M for reflection, A for achievement in my experience. Positive emotion appear through feelings of calmness, engagement improve through increased attention and mindfulness. Relationships develop through small social interactions in the park, that I talk with many people during walking on the nature during morning time. Meaning came through personal reflection. I reflected on myself, and I feel started to feel a bit calm and more motivated. Accomplishment came through building a consistent habit. A morning nature walk is kind of morning routine for me. For me, the strongest elements were positive emotion, meaning, and accomplishment. Finally, in conclusion, I can say this study, a kind of self-study, shows that morning nature walks had a positive effect on my well-being. I experienced reduced stress, improved concentration, emotional balance, and stronger routines. On can here I can say this study is that well-being interventions do not always need to be complex. Sometimes small daily habits can create meaningful psychological changes. Just like I can say little things make big difference, that I suffered, that I experienced during this self-study report, self-study experience. Thank you so much for listening. Bye for now.